can see my radiator's just sitting in there. I picked that up yesterday, $150 something from Napa. And you can see I've actually got my support in. Now, it's not the nicest job. This is what my buddy told me to do to hold it in. That way I can take the support off so I can get at the engine if I ever needed to again someday. And this is not a support I would recommend buying from eBay. I would buy it OEM, either direct from Ford or from something like LMC Truck. I get this off of eBay. It's made in Taiwan. It really doesn't fit that perfectly. You kind of gotta make it fit with a hammer and Sawzall and Dremel and all that good stuff. But I did get it in there. You can see this is the other side. I've bolted in. I've got to put bolts in up here and here, and we should be good to go. And then I got to bolt on all the stuff in the front, and then I can bolt my fenders and whatnot on. My buddy Chris and I started to weld this the other day. Not a perfect weld, but it's better than the rust hole that was there, so got to finish fixing that. I also bought brand new Pioneer 3-way 5x7 speakers, and trying to get those in today, and I'll show you how to do those as well. My dash is still apart. I'm going to steal the radio out of my car when I'm done driving it. It's a Pioneer, I think it's like a DEH 3900 MP or something like that. So, hey YouTube, got a little dilemma here. Maybe you guys can help me out. My 5.4, she cranks beautifully, but I don't think I got any oil pressure. Alright, so here's the oil pressure gauge and the oil pressure light. Now I've cranked it. There's a couple of different methods of priming this pump from what I've read. The most common one is to pull the plug on the fuel inertia switch and crank it until either the light goes out or the gauge comes up. Well, for whatever reason, neither one of those is doing the job for me. Now either my gauge is broken or I'm not getting any oil pressure. I suspect it's probably correct and I'm not getting any oil pressure. However, I do not have a manual gauge at the moment to test with, and if I did, I'm not really sure where to hook it, so maybe you guys can comment below and let me know. I'm kind of stuck, I'm kind of puzzled. I don't want to start it without priming the pump first. Several people have said, oh, well, you needed to put oil in the pump before you put the motor together, and I'm a newbie to all the engine stuff and putting it together. It's the first engine I put together, so I did not do that. It's going to be a problem if I needed to. I don't believe so from what I've read. I have all the Ford service manuals, and from what I've seen in there, it didn't say to either, so that's kind of what I followed to put this motor back together. If you guys could let me know, that would be awesome. You can see I got my radiator support and everything bolted in. Put a couple extra bolts in it. I got my fenders, they're actually bolted on and semi-lined up. I got my radiator in and connected. I got coolant in her. I've got to figure out where this vacuum line goes. Maybe if somebody knows, that would be awesome, because I can't find anything. I've got to get an air cleaner, and I have a 102 sensor that I am really trying to figure out where it goes, because I can't find the plug for it underneath the truck. It's the passenger side rear O2 sensor, so maybe somebody knows about that too. You can let me know. That'd be awesome. But she does crank, and she probably would start if I plug the fuel inertia switch back in. Let me show you where the fuel inertia switch is pretty quick. Alright, so don't mind the cab. I've got my dash apart and everything, trying to do my audio stuff. That'll be the next thing. Did not get to my speakers today, but this is the fuel inertia switch. Behind here, I don't know if you can see it, where my finger is, it'll have a little red top on it, and you pull the plug out of the bottom of it. It's got a pink wire. The center wire is pink with a black stripe, the right wire is green with a yellow stripe, and the left wire is gray with an orange stripe. It's a 3-pin plug, and you pull it right out of the switch, and that disables the fuel pump.